There's two ways to gain a soil variation map, using EC or EM. EC is electrical conductivity, so it's using steel discs in the ground and measuring resistance between those discs. And then an EM scanner is using a magnetic force in the same principle and using a magnetic current in the soil. Both these maps will, whether you use EC or EM, they'll still gain you the same results. And we've got access to both in the company. Soil variation scanning has become very popular in the UK and across worldwide. It's a very, very quick and easy way to gain a lot of information from your farm and give a real good baseline to start with how you're going to target and change how you're looking at your field management systems. One of the most popular ones at the moment is variable seed rates. So again, once you've found your variability in your soil, you can soon categorise them into sort of 3 to 5 different soil zones. So then treat each zone with a different seed rate accordingly. Inherently, more people go down on a heavier soil, you would tend to put more seeds to gain more yield. Adversely, you can also use the map to look at soil health. So if you have the luxury of having yield maps, combined yield maps, you can look at a soil variation scan and compare the results from the scan to a yield map and see whether or not your yield is performing in the areas that you think your soil's stronger. If not, then you can use that map to be able to target zones to improve and work out in your best areas what the nutrients are, use our new soil health offer to be able to dig down and look really in depth at what's causing your microbiology to react in how it is. And satellite biomass, if you've not got the luxury of yield maps, satellite imagery is a really, really good way of gaining a lot of information also. Inherently, satellites, when they first came out into the agricultural industry, they were a bit slow. Images were very infrequent and cloud was a big issue, whereas now there are a lot more frequent images taken, so we can be getting sort of 2, 3 a week. So even if there is an image with a cloud on, either side of that, there should be a day that should be fairly accurate to be able to give you a good image. If we're looking at comparing a soil variation map with a biomass scan, which complements our soil offer very well, we would generally try and look at an establishment map and then something close to yield. By doing this, we can then establish where your yield's coming from and whether or not it's soil related or whether or not it's your establishment, because obviously establishment's a large part of how you gain your yield in the first place. So again, by utilising these easy, quick methods of mapping, you can really, really dig down and work out how you can gain more yield and push your field to the maximum.